The aftermath of a drone strike in Pakistan's South Waziristan region in 2008. Campaigners estimate that hundreds more US strikes have been carried out since then against suspected Taliban and al-Qaeda targets. Amongst the victims were numerous civilians. A new report by Amnesty International focuses on 45 confirmed strikes that took place in the region since January 2012. That's when Barack Obama says the US tightened up its criteria. But the study nevertheless highlights numerous examples where civilians were killed.
On the 6th of July 2012, 18 male labourers, including at least one young boy, 14-year-old Saleh Khan, were killed by a US drone. As people came to assist them to see if there were any injured, any survivors, they too were also attacked.
Amnesty says that the strikes may well be breaking international law, but that there's no way to confirm this without more transparency from the US. The report was published as Pakistan's Prime Minister arrived in Washington for talks with Barack Obama, and drone warfare is very much on the agenda.
There is, however, the matter of drone strikes, which have deeply disturbed and agitated our people. This issue has become a major irritant in our bilateral relationship as well. I would therefore stress the need for an end to drone attacks.
Elected earlier this year, Sharif is remembered for the economic reforms he enacted when he was last Prime Minister, before he was ousted by a military coup in 1999. There are hopes that US-Pakistani relations will improve on his watch, but the drone issue remains one of the largest sticking points. A focus of popular protests, it's further complicated by the fact that some in the government may not entirely oppose it.
Drones is a very odd issue because there's still those stories floating around that maybe the Pakistani state had agreed to doing this. This particular government I find to be more united in opposing the drone strikes. I'm not privy to the reasons, I'm not sure, but I've heard them more in unison than the previous governments.
One thing that the US government and Amnesty International both agree on is that Taliban and al-Qaeda fighters in Pakistan's lawless tribal regions are a real threat. Where they differ is over whether secret drone strikes are the right and legal way to tackle them.